So if you look there, it is unlocked, but nothing there. If I turn the key, I don't. Hello, welcome back to the Addicted Motors YouTube channel. All right, so I'm back at Sports Car Workshop for our Thursday car night, and I haven't really done an update of what's been sitting at the shop or what the shop's been up to recently. And I figured I'd do a quick walk around and kind of show you some of the cool and interesting stuff that they're working on, and then go into a big problem I'm having with one of our L322 supercharged Range Rovers that I really am going to need the the global knowledge base to help me get into, because I can't, I'm stuck. All right, so some of these will look familiar, like this blue Azure Bentley, my 03 XJR, and a few other. All right, so right here we have an 06 one owner, or almost one owner, 360-some thousand mile Land Cruiser 100 series. The guy just dropped it off. He feels like there might be some bottom end noise, so going in for some diag, hopefully not to content his engine, because he likes the fact that it's all original. Over here is the 64-65 Jaguar E-Type. British Racing Green, manual transmission, 4.2 liter straight six, the whole, I mean, obviously it's an E-Type. If you don't know the details on that, then you're probably watching the wrong channel. This car will be for sale as a project. Again, runs and drives, but needs some finishing work. You know, there's a little bit of body, I wouldn't say rot, bubbling in the original paint. And some other small things. It doesn't make it a perfect car. So this one's going to go to Bring a Trailer. If you're interested in it, I have to get the whole backstory and documentation from the owner, which I'll be doing in the next couple days, so you can start closing out that ticket. But this will be for sale. Hopefully it'll be on Bring a Trailer. Unless you're interested, reach out to me. All right, more on, well, there's my turd that's still waiting to pull the transmission out of it. A couple Cayenne turbos, this Jensen Interceptor, this old Chevy C something or K something pickup truck. It's probably a C, it's not four-wheel drive. Getting a full engine swap. There's our poor 944S race car that we blew the engine up. We actually put a new engine in it, and then kind of the project lapsed, and we weren't able to get it back on track. So that has been sitting here with an entire, I mean, it's full of parts and a spare motor. We just haven't been able to get back into it. There's Mike's parts, E34 5-speed. I think it's a 3.5 speed. So decent little car, not rusty, full interior, manual transmission, LSD, the whole thing, but just haven't really kicked off the process yet. Andy's 3.2 Mondial with a big turbo swap is also here, and this XJS, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a customer car, so I haven't done a whole lot on it, obviously. But it's here, and it's, I mean, the mud flaps and everything just does it for me. Mike's Aston, the Project L322 ARB swap, which is still in motion. And unfortunately, Pratt's dead RVA Rover, man, his LR3, it's dead. It's got a head gasket that's shot, and it's for sale. $2,000 takes it, minus the wheels and tires. So again, you get an ARB, you get the cats, you get the whole working truck. I think it's got 230,000 miles on it. Just needs a head gasket. You can see where it's been leaking. It was overheated, so it's a shame. All right, we're going back to Cemetery Alley here with all of our dead Rovers. Man, this D2, our one owner 100,000 mile D2, is still here. It's still for sale. I haven't really been posting about or doing much with it. I need a new windshield seal, so it's just kind of sitting here until I get that in. It's unfortunate, but they're back ordered and I don't have an ETA, so I don't want to sell it without it. So we're waiting on that. If you're interested, let me know. Again, beautiful truck, great condition. Just you know, looking for a new owner, looking for the seal, I guess. Our 74 E-Type. The carbs are getting rebuilt over here on the table. It's in progress. Oh, Mike's dad's Formula Ford, little Lotus Elan race car ×2. This one was flipped, so it's getting rebodied. What else do we have over here? We've got another TR6 earlier model needed a rear fender and some rust repair. You've seen some of those cars. My van waiting on a title. Never got one, so my buddy's trying to source one, but I'm only here for one reason. It's this 06 L322. So I've got a problem, and the problem is I can't get in the car. And I can't get in the car because the battery's dead and the key won't turn, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is another one of our sales L322s that we were working on to kind of get ready. I got another set of wheels for. We did the control arms, a whole bunch of other stuff. Hadn't replaced the alternator yet, so the battery's dead, which has never really been an issue, but I think someone locked it at some point, or else the battery is to the point where it won't even actuate the door lock. So if you look there, it is unlocked, but nothing there. If I turn the key, I like the way that moves, but it almost pops. I've read a lot about these lock cylinders, how there's these two little tabs or little cylinders in the back that get disconnected. So I got no door handle. The hood is unfortunately not popped. So I need to figure out how to give the car power. So thought one is jump the starter, put 12 volts to it, whatever, battery jumper, and try to give it some juice that way. I'm not very enthusiastic about doing that, honestly. The other way is, you know, using the traditional, get a locksmith or someone out here to kind of jimmy under the door panel, but I feel like there should be a better way. So that's kind of where I am. I'm pretty stumped about it, honestly. I just don't want to go nuclear on it. So lots of opinions online, but I don't really have a great course of action. I think I might try to get the door jimmy and try to get the handle to the cable actuated handle that might pop the door open, because again, it should be unlocked, which again, I don't think it's not in super lock mode or anything like that. I don't think the car was locked. It just has a really dead battery. So again, it's in a position where I'm not really able to get a jack on it. So in order to move the truck, I'm just wondering if anyone has a better idea. I unfortunately, unlike the LR3, there's no pop-out little key widget here that allows me to actuate the passenger side. There's not one in the back. Usually people run in this scenario with a door open or something, and it's an inconvenience. This is, I'm literally locked out of it. So that's what we're trying to figure out. So yeah, again, just a short update video. I don't have a whole lot else going on right now car-wise with the vast expenses that are accumulating with the truck and the D1, so I'm kind of laying low for a little bit to save funds. But again, if you have any tips or advice for the Lockdown L322, let me know. Other than that, that should be it for this video. Appreciate y'all watching. Please like, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff. I'll hopefully be back with the door open or a solution, but right now is not the time.